Toy Story 4's 5 end credits scenes, explained. This article deals with spoilers regarding the plot and conclusion of Toy Story 4. Editors note the opinions in this article are the authors, as published by our content partner, and do not represent the views of MSN or Microsoft. Proving that Marvel superhero flicks aren't the only films that give moviegoers an incentive to stay in their seats until the credits are over, Toy Story 4 boasts 5 credits scenes, 4 that appear throughout the credits, and 1 that appears at the very end. That may seem like a lot, but 3 of the scene and post-credits scenes aren't new to the Toy Story franchise. At the end of 1999's Toy Story 2, there was a credits scene that featured production bloopers. And 2000 Toy Story 4's credits scenes are more similar to the one from Toy Story 3, as they offer a look at what life is like for the toys after the life-altering events of the movie. Hey Race, what happened? Toy Story 4 dedicates 3 of its mid-credits scenes to this development, showing how Woody, Bo, and their friends have rigged a carnival game to help the prizes, who are toys, find new kids to take them home. In the first scene, we learn that Woody and Bo furtively knock down the game's targets down for the kids, ensuring they'll win prizes. The second scene video how Pixar's animation has evolved over 24 years, from Toy Story to Toy Story 4 Insider. And the third scene is a dark fantasy from Ducka Keegan-Michael Key and Bunny Jordan Peele's point of view about becoming giant laser shooting toys and wreaking havoc at the carnival. A callback to Bunny and Ducky's murder/smothering fantasies from earlier in the film. The scenes, when stitched together, show us Woody's possible future in which he connects toys and kids and brings happiness to their lives and his. It also feels like Toy Story 4's other mid-credits scene takes us into the future and gives us a glimpse of what's happening with Bonnie's other toys who aren't part of Woody and Bo's circle. We see Jessie Reed. The implicit idea behind Forky's new friend is that Forky will teach it how to be a real toy instead of a trash-loving piece of trash, since Forky went through the exact same experience. And perhaps in a few, Toy Story 4's final credits scene happens after the credits finish rolling, and it's a sweet callback to one of the film's jokes. It's just a cute as we've seen in at the start of several Pixar films, it has traditionally involved a lamp stomping out the letter I in the Pixar logo, and then replacing it a. Toy Story 4's final end credits scene is a replication of that intro, with Duke Kaboom taking the place of the lamp and taking a spot in the Pixar logo. Then, the gallery ranked the best and worst Pixar movies, including Toy Story 4 USA Today. MSN are empowering women in sport this summer. Find out more about
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.